Hello everyone and welcome back to Aguirre Capital. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Grab. Ticker symbol is GRAB, and this is the second video. So this is part 2 on Grab. First video, I believe we were sitting at around this area of the $4, right? So I'll even mark right here. This is first video. So first video. And we have since then gone from the 430s down 23%. All right. And what I think we're going to be going to is reaching this area right here. So this is a potential demand zone right here. And we also have this area down right here. And I was heavily invested in Grab. Now, this is not financial advice. Please, I'm not a professional. I am not giving any advice here, but this is just my experience and what I live. I basically document here on the channel, right? So I was heavily invested in Grab. I started buying ever since this November of last year, and I think I even bought a little bit before that, and I started to dollar cost average very heavily since then. But I decided to exit my position, and I only hold now Grab options, right? And if I'm gonna be buying Grab stock soon, the answer is no. To me, Bitcoin right now is at a level where I believe there's a much greater opportunity. And of course, even if this stock 10x, I think I won't regret in the future, right? And I still hold options, so potentially I can switch those options to shares later on. And where we are right now, so we're currently 333. We're down 5.93% on the day right here, as you guys can see. And I believe we are reaching levels where it gets interesting for us to be looking at, right? At the $3 level, we see that we have reached this zone right here as a resistance. And then we recently reversed from here and we held this support or demand zone right here. And so there's some part of me which believes that we can hit this level and start to reverse, and some other part believes that we can even go lower and reach the $2 range. Now, again, I always say that the risk, controlling the risk is the most important factor, and sometimes holding or marrying a stock, marrying a trade, marrying a cryptocurrency is the worst thing you can do. The best option, and that I suggest, is doing what I did, is dollar cost averaging a little bit. Once we have, that 6% down day, once we have lower days, you get to buy these assets at a lower price, and you buying at lower price makes a ton more sense. Now, ever since I made my first buy about above $5, I have been going until I exited my position. I have been going and slowly buying a little bit, and then of course I decided to exit, and I didn't make money on it. And if I had held until today, I would have been down. I think my average was around, I was trying to get my average down to below $4, I think. I don't even remember. But even if my average was, let's just say 460, I would have been down right now 27%, right? And I believe there's, Bitcoin's a better opportunity right now. But looking at Grab at $3 gets very interesting. I don't think the fundamentals of the company has changed. I think the owner of the company is a visionary, right? And so, yeah. So my guess is we go lower, all the way down to the threes, maybe twos, but it gets, like I said, very interesting to see this go down. And then of course you have highs to break. This is a 660 high, and you see where we IPO'd right here, above 10 $11, hitting highs of 18, and you see the company down to $3 a share. This is like one of those opportunities where you either are heavily invested and then believe in, of course, the company itself, and believe the stock can go up in the next 5 years, or you just watch it go past you and lose that opportunity. All right, so this is my take on Grab. This is again part 2. Hope you guys liked it. Make sure you leave it a comment down below what you thought of this video, and of course if you have any suggestions, drop them as well. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.